what's going on, you guys? Like, welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. And today I got one for His and Hers, a new limited series that dropped on Netflix starring John Bernthal and Tessa Thompson. And I watched it all yesterday because as soon as I started, I had to finish it because it was that damn good. Now, this will contain spoilers, so if you have not seen the series, I advise you to get up out of it if you don't want to be spoiled, because I'm going to get into like certain spoilers. I'm probably not going to go through every single plot line in the story, but I have to talk spoilers when I'm talking about TV shows. So if you want my general thoughts, the show is really great, jaw-dropping, especially by the end of it, and like the twists and turns, I promise you, you will not be expecting. Now, my overall thoughts were like really like, this is dope. I like the whole concept of like them being separated. You don't know why they're separated at first, and this is his wife who's been gone for a year, and like he finds the first thing he does is like she puts him on a spot on a murder case. You know what I'm saying? And seems to like imply that she knows something that's going on. She's been gone for a year. You know what I'm saying? He get caught off guard. Next thing you know, he goes to a hotel and she's fucking a cameraman. The husband of the woman who took her job as a news anchor. So it's just like, okay, damn, we really getting into the thick of it immediately. And then by the end of it, we see that the woman that was killed was fucking John, or his name was in the show was Jack Harper, was fucking Jack right before. And Tessa Thompson, who had just got back to town, saw them doing it. So it's like, okay, did she kill him? I don't think he did it. He definitely didn't know she was back in town. So it's just like the mystery is already there. And then there was always that element of like what was going on when it was kids, that whole relationship and how they talk about each other, talk to each other. Then you had the husband who was it never to me felt like a suspect. You know what I'm saying? But you did see him like leave out at night. You know, they could use the dog as alibi. It's so many different things going on within the story that I'm just like, I'm really digging it, but I just don't know who are murdering these people. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the further they go, because you have people who only know how to do certain things, or you have to have gotten close to somebody got to be able to get close to Rachel. You know what I'm saying? You had the stuff that was on the nails, carved in the nails, all of that. And then you had Helen, somebody had to be able to know how to get into the school. And then obviously you have Zoe, who's just like, damn, what is going on? But then you also see like the stuff that happened when they was younger. Anna's 16th birthday. You also have the baby that her and Jack lost. That scene right there between those two when they were just out there talking to one another. That was a really great scene. You know what I'm saying? Because like we pretty much not knowing like what the hell happened. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened with the baby? Why was she gone for an entire year? Abandoning her husband for an entire year. I'm not gonna lie, I probably wouldn't have waited for it either. Like, you left and I couldn't find you, my wife. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably thinking the worst, especially after what happened to us. Like, she explained it. I thought that scene was great. But like, the more information comes out with these characters, the more they're against one another. Jack is trying to like prove his innocence. And somebody else who was really great in this, who I really love. They're probably one of my favorite characters within the show. Probably, I'm not gonna lie, might have been my favorite. Tessa Thompson is really good, but Tessa Thompson, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes Tessa Thompson knows how to play a asshole or just like a manipulative person so well. I can't wait to see her in some villain role. But it was Sunita Mani who played Priya, like the detective working with John Bernthal's character. I thought she was great, and like I loved her the way like she was like she never overstepped her bounds or got like out of the. She never did anything I felt like was like out of sorts for somebody like her. When I say somebody like her, I mean like a smart detective. Like John would like, Jack would like try to throw her off at times, but like she just was doing the work. And I guess I just like seeing somebody just pretty much just like doing the work, especially when they feel like something's wrong. So I like that. But then when you get to like all the couple things that to me felt not rushed necessarily, but I'm just like, okay, damn, was when Richard led her to the house. That was cool, but then the time in which it took Jack to get there, and Priya to get there, seemed pretty fast. That's the only thing. I'm like, it seemed pretty fast. Like, how long were them girls that were scrapping? You know what I'm saying? And then there's also a part of me wanted to know, like, what was the actual purpose? Because, like, obviously, what's the name felt like, Lexi felt like, hey, we need to talk. But was they actually finna bury the hatchet? Was that actually about to be it? Was that like what was the whole case? And I'm kind of wondering for people, what was people's take on Charlotte, Lexi, or whatever? Because Lexi, I mean, she killed her sister, which was horrible. Because she killed her sister over something like that was incredibly petty. Like incredible, just like fucking evil. You know what I'm saying? But I also was wondering, like, she didn't commit those other murders, those other 3 murders. So what was she about to do with Anna? Like, they actually about to talk it out? Because I feel like they had to be though, right? Because yeah, those other girls are dying, but she didn't kill them. She killed her sister for sure. And Anna did fuck her husband. But I felt like, yeah, we don't know if she knew that. But like, what was the actual conversation going to be? Obviously, Anna immediately assumed she was there to kill her. I mean, of course, I would too. But that wasn't her. Then we get to the end of this thing and we find out it was the mama. And I was just looking, I said, what the hell? To me, I was just like, okay, damn, some of this shit seemed convenient as hell. But the way the mama played off the Alzheimer's and dementia, the reason she wouldn't ever go to the doctor for that shit, I said, oh, yo. With the whole leaving the eggshells in the eggs, all of this shit, manipulate everybody just so she can get her lick back for what they did to her daughter. I thought that was masterful. Now, I'm also wondering, like, there's a part of me that wonders, like, was Charlotte always this way? Because that's like a huge element of this thing. Was Charlotte always this way? Or, like, did that situation make her to be who she was? Because I feel like she trusted Anna twice. And both times, it felt like Anna set her up. Both times. It felt like she set her up. But then, because like when Anna was over there getting like about to be raped, and Charlotte left out of anger. She's like, man, you set me up. You know what I'm saying? You did this to me. Like you invited, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, I can't excuse it. But at the same time, it's like, she's supposed to go back and fight for her? She was going to still get cooked. The other girl just sit there watching. Now, I don't know why the fuck they took so long to get their get back or whatever. But, like, I'm just like, damn. And then the fact that it's kind of weird that Anna had this footage this whole time and didn't take that bitch to somebody. Didn't take that bitch to nobody. But then again, I've heard stories of women being in a situation like this and not want to tell nobody because, like, a lot of shit that possibly may happen from it. So, that was one thing, but I was just like, damn, I don't know, shit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but yeah, that ending just threw me for a whirlwind, dog. Because while she was reading the letter, and you see it from her mama, and her mama started going through every single thing, I was floored. It was so good. That was good to me. I feel like that's gonna be kind of like, I personally, that'll be like a hit and miss thing for some people. But like I was I was floored by that, for real. Yeah, I think the series is really good, really dope. I'm happy that I knocked it out, and because I'm trying to consume more series this year as quickly as possible. I don't want to try to run through nothing without enjoying it, but like that was a good binge for me for sure. I'm happy I was able to get this up. But you guys, let me know what you thought about the series down in the comment. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll catch up with you guys later.